Take another picture of your angel from his angle podium. She's doing more emotionally development here. What do you do, honey? It's a money. Don't go on the road, but not the money. I think you might well take another half. She's going for you don't see a figure boy. What has changed? What the team is really falling short. Is it the light or the letters and it's like what she feels? Some hearts down her claws. Oh, yeah, she's definitely advanced. Take another time.
I think we should have a talk.
So, what is it?
Mrs. Wormwood, you really have no idea. Mrs. Wormwood, I want you to think very carefully. What do you think might be the cause of this?
Am I fat?
Mrs. Wormwood, you're pregnant!
What?
You're going to have a baby!
I've got a baby. I don't want another one. Isn't there something you can do?
You're 9 months pregnant?
Antibiotics or... What about the biannual international amateur salsa and ballroom dancing championship?
A baby, Mrs. Wormwood, a child! The most precious gift that the natural world can bestow upon us has been handed to you! A brand new human being, a life, a person, a wonderful new person is about to come into your life to bring love and magic and happiness and wonder!
Oh, bloody hell!
Every life I bring into this world restores my faith in God.
I'll put you in a minute!
We keep on life and this blood of God's skin, this uncorrupted heart. Every life is unbelievable, beyond life. The chocolate of a trickster, almost different as these most common thing in life is love.
Of course, my word is doctor. You're right. It's called for a proper smoke. Oh my word, he's an ugly little thing.
This is one of the most beautiful children I've ever seen.
Oh, good lord! Where's his thingy?
His what?
His thingy! His doodah! That's what I'm calling it. What have you done with his thingy?
His child doesn't have a baby because
A boy with no thingy. Look what you've done, you stupid woman. This boy's got no thingy.
Mr. Wormwood, that child is a girl. A beautiful, beautiful little girl.
Is there still time for the biannual international amateur ballroom?
Competition's finished. You missed it. I don't suppose we can exchange it for a boy, could we?
This is the worst day of my life! Oh, my undercarriage doesn't feel quite
sir. 155 brand new luxury cars, sir. Aren't they good runs? Let's put it this way. You wouldn't beat them in a race. No, say yes, sir. They are good runners, sir. Indeed, say yes, sir. So, how much exactly are you talking about? Hey!
Look at this. She's reading a book. That's not normal for a 5-year-old. I think she might be an idiot.
Listen to this. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom.
Stop scaring your mother with that book, boy!
And the dad.
And she keeps trying to tell me stories, Harry. Stories. Who loves stories? I mean, it's not normal for a girl to be the one. Thinking.
I'm gonna call you straight back. Would you please shut up? I am trying to pull off the biggest business deal of my life, and I have to listen to this. It's your fault. You spent us into trouble and expect me to get us out. What am I, a flaming escapologist?
Escapologist, he says. What about me then? I've got a hard house to look after. Dinners don't microwave themselves, you know. If you're an escapologist, I must be an acrobat to balance that law. The world's greatest acrobat. I'm off to reach my roots. I shan't be talking to you for the rest of the evening, you horrid little man.
But I'm going to make us rich.
Rich? How rich?
Very rich. Bulgarian businessman, very, very stupid. Your genius husband is going to sell them 155 knackered old bangers and brand new luxury cars.
But that's not fair. The cars will break down. What about the Bulgarians?
Fair. Listen to the boy.
I'm a gal.
Fair does not get you anywhere, you thick-headed twit brain. All I can say is thank heavens Michael inherited his old man's brains. Hey, son.
Michael?
Yeah.
Well, I shall take the money when you earn it, and I shall spend it. But I shan't enjoy it because of the despicable way in which you've spoken to me tonight.
This is your fault, with your stupid books and your stupid reading.
But I didn't do anything. That's not right.
Right, I tell you something. You're off to school in a few days' time, and you won't be getting right there. Now, I know your headmistress, Agatha Trunchbull, and I've told her all about you and your smiley pants ideas. Great, big, scary woman she is. Used to compete in the Olympics, throwing the hammer. Imagine what she's going to do to a old, squeaky little goblin like you, boy.
I'm a gal.
Now get out of here, you little bookworm.
Jump the hill, top the hill, to fetch a pan of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. They wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we are told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not varied doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it to the machine and bear it, nothing will change. Even if you told you to do a lot, you mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit down and can't stop you, might as well say you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. Platinum, no tear down, action strong, keep out of reach of children. Oil and fire protected for men. Yep. The slip of a boat throws a tiny remote. The seeds of a war in the creek of a flood. A storm can begin with a flap of a wing. The tiniest lighthouse, the mightiest sea every day. Start the tick of a clock, all escapes. Stop the click of a log. If you're stuck in your story and want to get out, you don't have to cry, you don't have to shout, and if you told you to do a lot, you mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit down and then it gets all of you, don't change a thing. Just because you find that life's not varied doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and bear it, you might as well say you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
In business, son, a man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means a good brain. Now, the secret to my success in business is... Yes, boy, secrets. The secret to my success is... this oil of violet hair tonic for men. Now stand back, son. Your old man's going away. Woo-hoo, yeah! That's where it's at, all right? Woo! Oh, yeah. That's where it's going. That's the phenomenon right there, yeah. Oh, let me tell you something, son. A man in business simply cannot fail to get noticed when he looks like this.
It's green.
Good Lord, woman, have you started already? It's not even 8:30. Ah! My hair! It's green!
What on earth did you do that for? Why do you want green hair?
I don't want green hair! I didn't do anything!
Maybe you used some of Robbie's peroxide by mistake. That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man!
My hair! Oh my good Lord! I've got my deal today in double gowns! What am I going to do?
I know what you can do.
What? What is it? What can I do? Tell me, boy!
You could pretend to be
Yes, I could pretend I'm... What are you talking about, you fool? The boys are moving.
Would you like to hear a story? Don't be disgusting. Come on. Let's go back to that library doors or something. The sooner you're locked up in that school, the better. She hates it when I go out. She misses me so much. Dad too. He loves having me around. Your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you. And you tell them lots of stories like you do with me. Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. And that's not a hint, by the way. But if you did happen to have a story you want to tell me, goodbye, Miss Phelps. See you next week. Goodbye, Miss Honey. And good luck with the tool story. As I was saying, Matilda, I'm not hinting at anything, but if you did happen to have a story you want to tell me, I could. Who's that lady? That lady? That's Miss Honey. She's going to be a teacher. That lady? That lady's yes, your teacher. Now are you going to tell me a story or not? Once upon a time. Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an Escapologist who could escape from any rock that was ever invented, and an acrobat who was so skilled it seemed she could actually fly. Fell in love and got married. Together, they performed some of the most incredible feats anyone had ever seen, and people would come from miles around. Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. But not just to see their skill, but to see their love for each other. That was so deep, it was said that God would purr as they passed them, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house at the edge of town, and in the evenings, they would walk and take the air. The children of the town would wait in anticipation, hoping for a glimpse of that shiny white scarf that the acrobats always wore, for then they knew they had only to cry, tricks, tricks, and the great performers would instantly oblige, with the misfits attacking the show just for them. But although they loved each other, although they were famous and everyone loved them, they were sad. We have everything. We have everything that the world has to offer. But we do not have the one thing in the world that we want most. But the one thing. We do not have time. Patience, my love, the husband replied. Time is on our side. Even time loves us. Matilda. Time is the one thing no one has mastered. And as time passed, they grew quite old and still, not tired. They would listen to the silence of their big empty house, and they would imagine how beautiful it would be if it was filled with the sound of a child playing. Matilda, this is very sad. Do you want me to stop? Don't you dare. Their sadness overwhelms them, and truly wants to ever more dangerous feats, as work became the only place they could escape the inescapable tragedy of their lives. And so, it was then they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It was called, said the husband, announcing the events to the world's press, who gathered to listen with bated breath. The burning woman heard it through the air, with dynamite in her hair, over swords and sparkling objects, hung by the man lost in the cage, and it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is our destiny, said the wife, smiling sadly and slipping her hand into his. It is where the loneliness of life has led us. Well, what happened? Oh, and you know, not yet anyway. What? Isn't there more? Just a little? Isn't there a little bit more? I suppose your parents must be here waiting for you. Are they here? I'd love to meet them. Maybe I can hold goodbye, Mrs. Phelps. I'll see you tomorrow. After your first day at school. Matilda, isn't it? Stand up and do as much as you can. 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 6, 4 times 3 is 8, 5 times 3 is 10, 6 times 3 is 12, 7 times 2 is 14, 8 times 2 is 16, 9 times 2 is 18, 10 times 2 is 20, do now. Quite a long way, I think.
Do you think you could tell me what 2 times 28 is?
56.
Well, yes. That's very... Now, this is much harder, so don't worry if you don't get it. But do you think you could tell me what 2 times 487 is? If you took your time, do you think you could?
974.
12 sevens?
84.
Wow! Let's leave maths for the time being and look at reading. Can anyone read this?
Me, yes, I can. Me.
Very well. Nigel? I think we better leave it there. We don't want you to burst the blood vessel on your birthday. Lavender?
Is the first word tomato?
No. But tomato is a very good word.
Yes.
Matilda?
I can now read words.
So, Matilda, you can read words.
Yes. Well, I had to learn to read words. That's why I can read sentences. Because basically a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no total books.
And you've read a whole book yourself, Matilda?
Yes, more than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few? In a week? My, that was very good. Which books did you read?
Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, Tess of Duberville, The Lord of the Rings, Kim, The Invisible Man, The Secret Garden, Private Punishment, The Cat in the Hat.
Knock on the door, just knock on the door. Don't be pathetic. Knock on the door, you've nothing to fear. Don't be pathetic. It's just a door, you've seen one before. Just knock on the door. Look at you trying to hide. Standing outside the principal's office like a little girl. It's just pathetic. Look at you hesitating, hands shaking. You should be embarrassed. You're not a little girl. It's just pathetic. Knock on the door, Jenny. What are you waiting for? Just knock on the door. Perhaps on her way, she's probably having a meeting or something. Everyone should be interrupted. If anything causes in these situations, it's sensible. One should avoid confrontation when possible. I'll come back later. But this little girl is beautiful. Knock on the door, just knock on the door.
Enter. Well, don't just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Well, headmistress, in my class there was this magic little girl called Matilda Wormwood, and
Daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat girl, so she's a rude boy.
oh no, Miss Trunchbull, I don't think Matilda Wormwood is that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Bambinatum est magitum.
Bambinotum est magitum. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stink bomb under my desk this morning. I shall have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it. But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wagner is a genius. Nonsense. Haven't I just told you that she's a gangster?
But she knows her times tables.
So she's learned a few tricks.
But she can read.
So can I.
Headmistress, I have to tell you that, in my opinion, Matilda Wagner should be placed in the top form with the 11-year-olds.
What? But she's a squid, a shrimp, an unhatched tadpole. We cannot just place her in with the 11-year-olds. What kind of society would that be? What about rules, honey? Rules.
I believe Matilda Wagner is an exception to the rules.
An exception to the rules. In my school, look at these trophies, see how my trophies gleam in the sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English hammer-throwing champion? 1969. Do you think in that moment, when my big moment came, that I treated the rules with casual disdain? Well, like hell. As I stepped up to the sun, did I change my plan? What? As I chalked up my palms, did I wave my hands? I did not. As I started my swing, did I look at the view? Did I drift off and dream for a minute or two? Do you think I faltered or mended my rotation? Do you think I altered my intended elevation? As the hammer took off, did I change my grunt? From the grunt I had practiced for many a month. Not a jot, not a dot. Did I stray from the plot? Not a detail of my throw was adjusted or forgotten. Not even when the hammer left my hands and sailed high up above the stands. Did I let myself go? No. If you want to throw the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to make a team, you don't need happiness or self-esteem. You just need to keep your feet inside the line. Sing, children! 2, 3, 4.
If you want to grow the hammer for your country,
You have to stay inside the circle all the time. And if you want to achieve success, you don't need so force the little squints to toe the line. Sing, Daddy!
if you want to grow the hammer for your country, you have to stay inside the circle all the time.
I apply this one simple rule to hammer-throwing life at school. Life's a ball, so learn to throw it. Find the valley line and toe it. And always keep your feet inside the line. Now get out!
Headmistress, I must tell you that it is my intention to help this little girl, whether you like it or not.
Stupid, nasty, stinking, slimy, wretched, crack-tasking. How dare they speak to me like that? Who the hell do they think they are? Flippin' filthy, nasty, stupid Bulgarians.
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
It's the mileage. They took one look at the mileage on the first car and said that these cars were knackered. I told them, I says the reason the mileage is so high is a manufacturing mistake.
Is that true?
Of course it's not true.
See that?
Of course I know.
And they didn't believe you?
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair! And what's this? Another flaming book? What's wrong with Telly?
She's got no respect for that one. It's all birds and stories. No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it.
Here's what I think. Are you a lovely? No!
It's in the library! It's a library! You show the little brat.
Now get out of here, you little bookworm.
Do we have any siblings?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head? I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl. Matilda, can I ask you a question? Do all those braids in your head give you a headache? I mean, it's got to hurt or squished in there. No, it's fine. I think they just fit. Right, well look, I better stick around just in case. If they start to squeeze out of your ears, you're going to need help. I'm Lavender, by the way, and I think it's probably for the best of your best friends. Hi, it's me! Someone brought a whole can of treacle into Miss Hunter's chair. She sat down, and when she got up, her knickers stayed stuck to the seat. Someone told her I did it, but I never. You know she's after me. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. You're dirty. You're finished. After jumping inside the guilt of your squad, yesterday she called Jewish water clean, later to all sort of science. She just picked it up, swung it around, and threw it out the window. That's not true. That didn't happen. They're just trying to scare us. Oh, Matilda, you said you would put me in Chokey. Look, what's Chokey? They say it's a company. In her office, she throws ginger into it. They say she's like with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass. There's a place you want sense if you want to get good. I think it's important not to say, not even if you want, there are layers on the bottom so you wish it's sun. But the hinge is spring and the door is cool. If it all six claws. And when you scream, you don't know if the sound out. When you scream in your head, even reach your mouth. All right. Look, when did this happen? 20 minutes ago. Well, why? Oh no! She's coming! Get better hide! Quick! Please! Matilda, please don't tell her where I am.
You separated. Where is the magnet known as Nine?
He's over there. On to the next case. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh yes. You see, unfortunately, Nigel suffers from a rare but chronic sleep disorder, narcolepsy. The condition is characterized by the sufferer experiencing bits of chronic fatigue and falling suddenly asleep, often without knowing or any warning at all. You see, he fell asleep and we put him under the coat for safety. Didn't we? Didn't we? He'll probably think he's still in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school, young Mom? Hello? What am I doing here? This isn't my bedroom at all. Oh, hello, Miss Judgement.
Amanda Frick!
Yes, Miss Judgement?
What did I tell you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails!
But my mommy likes them. She says they make me look pretty.
Then your mother is a twit! What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda Wilkins.
Oh, so you're Wormwood, are you? I ought to know. Well, Wormwood, you have just made a very big mistake.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Brand new stock, sir. Yes, sir. Completely different car, sir. Green hat. Yeah, it was a National Green Hair Day. A celebration of all the wonderful green things in the world. Like lettuce and snot. 1 o'clock tomorrow? All right, sir. Goodbye, sir. Just be good. Now that is how you do. Help. We all break it. 1, 2. I think I'm gonna leave this on. Looks like rain.
Hello. My name's Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher.
Well, come in if you must. This is Matilda!
Oh, it's nothing like that. He's my dance partner. We're reversing. Parlo italiano. Bene, ciao Rodolfo. Piacere. Come stai?
What? Who is this, babe? You know what I'm supposed to do to my energy level?
What do you want, Miss Howard?
Chatty. It's Miss Honey. Well, as we know, Matilda is in the bottom class, and children in the bottom class aren't really expected to read.
Well, stop reading then. Lord knows, try.
I'm in the phone door and through my hips.
She seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead she's found me, pathetic little me, and another door closes, and Jenny's outside.
And so, the great thing about it is like the entire world had gathered to see the burning woman curling through the air with dynamite in her hand. Sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage. Everything was arranged by the Acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic class hammer thrower and who got nothing better than to scare the children of the town. People whispered that in her dark and brooding heart, she secretly presented her sister both with success and her love. Suddenly, out came the Escapologist, dressed as usual in his tight and spanking costume. But there was no sign of the Acrobat, and there was the tall of the Tripod's up. Instead of a musical fanfare, there was silence as he solemnly strode into the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman curling through the air with dynamite in her hand. Sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage has been cancelled. No! Yes, the audience gasped so loud that a passing airplane recorded on its instrumentation and reported it an atmospheric phenomenon. Cancelled because my wife is pregnant! Matilda! Absolute silence. You could have had a flyback. And suddenly, the audience jumped to its feet and roared in appreciation. The great speech was instantly forgotten, and the applause went on for nearly an hour.
So it has a happy ending.
Forgotten by everyone except, that is, the Acrobat sister. When all had quieted down, she stepped forward and produced a contract. A contract? A contract! You have signed to perform this feat and perform this feat to share. No! I have made the process, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. If I get the ground there, my hand, where is my profit? A contract is a contract is a contract. My hands are top. Burning woman, burning through the air with dynamite in her hand. Sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage will be wrong and perform this day on. Off the prison you must shall go. No! What happens next? Again, I'll say tomorrow.
I don't know if my nerves can make it until tomorrow.
Mrs. Phelps, are you crying?
No, Matilda, we must find out how this ends. I'm not crying because it's sad. It's just that family wanted a child so badly. It must be so wonderful for a child to be so wanted.
Ah, yes. Wonderful. Goodbye, Mrs. Phelps.
Matilda, may I speak to you for a moment, please? activities. So, starting tomorrow, I shall bring a selection of very clever books to challenge your mind. You may sit and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions at all, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound? Why, Matilda, this is the biggest hug in the whole world. You're going to hold on air out of me.
Matilda Wagner. Matilda Wagner, where is...
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha, so you admitted it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This clot, this foul carbuncle, is none other than a disgusting criminal. A denizen of the underworld, and member of the mafia. This morning, you sneaked like a serpent. Into the kitchen and stole a slice of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not.
Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for a little spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty.
Okay, look. Alright. I stole the cake. And honestly, I was really, definitely, almost thinking about owning up to it. Maybe. But the thing was, I was having a lot of trouble with my belly. You see, the Trunchbull's cake was so good that I scoffed it down too quick. And now, it was beginning to fight back. Oops. See?
I am not guilty. I didn't do anything.
You are guilty because you are a fiend. You are a crook. You are a thief. I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall consign you to the seventh circle of helltime. You shall be destroyed.
It was the biggest burp I'd ever done. It was the biggest burp I'd ever heard. It was the biggest burp I'd ever heard about. It was like the whole world went silent for that burp to exist, as it wafted from my mouth and drifted across the class. Past Wagner, past Amanda, past Matilda, and then my big, great, beautiful, chocolatey burp, which now seemed to have a mind of its own, wafted full into the face of the Trunchbull.
Bruce Bogtrotter.
Yes, this.
You liked my cake, didn't you, Bruce?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull. And I'm very sorry, but
Oh, that's all right. As long as you enjoy the cake, that's the main thing.
is it?
Yes, Bogtrotter, it is.
Oh. Well, I did. Thank you.
Wonderful, marvelous. That makes me so happy. It gives me a warm glow in my lower intestine. What's the matter, Bogtrotter? Lost your appetite?
Well, yes. I'm full.
Oh no, you are not full. I tell you when you are full, and I say that criminals like you are not full until you've eaten the entire cake.
But
Eat! Give me the time for God to eat.
I can't eat it all.
And Mistress Telly sick.
You should have thought of that before making a pact with Satan and deciding to steal my cake. Eat! 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 Eat!
A single slice, or even two.
get carried away sometimes. Well done, Bogtrotter. Good show. Well, come along, Bogtrotter.
What? Where?
Oh, did I not mention? That was the first part of your punishment. There's more. The second part. And the second part is choking.
What? No, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can't.
Yes, Miss Trunchbull, please, you can. Did you really think I would allow myself to be defeated by these maggots? Did you? Who do you think I am, Miss Honey? A weakling? An idiot? A fool? You?
But he's even at all. He's done what you asked.
I did it. I ate the dog. I did it.
No! Please! Don't show me anything like that! Please! No! That's not right!
Excuse me! Can I have everybody's attention, please? Find your seats. Yeah, you too. I have an announcement to make. Oh, hello, darling. Oh, my lord. You look homeless. Wait. Here's a card, Wormwood Lovers, for 178, not a scam. Yes. Well, you want one too? Here I go. BOGO, buy one, get one, full price. You love it, don't you? I know you do. Everybody, please look at me. I have a very important announcement to make. I would like to offer an apology for some of the things that have been going on here tonight. They are not nice things and they are not right things. And I would like to state categorically that we do not want anyone who might be here tonight to go home and try these things out for themselves. I'm of course talking about reading books. Now, it is normal for kids to behave in this fashion. It stunts the brain, wears out the eyes, makes kids ugly, sweaty, fatty, stinky, betty, boring, darkness, and crucially, it gives them the rackets of the mind. Under no circumstances do we condone such activities, and we do so utterly without reservoir. Can I just ask, how many people in here have ever read a book? Oh my good lord. Oh, that explains the smell. I should have said Marshall's first. It was you, man, I know. Frank Rabbit. Keep your hands up, you filthy animals. You. What's your name? What? Vanessa, don't take this the wrong way, but... Bookworm, stupid little bookworm, read not books like a stupid little bookworm. You read books like a worm, moves a stupid, you're stupid. You're a swerm. There. Now, Melissa will learn from that. Won't stop her from reading. But she'll never put her hand up and let feet her again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the pinnacle of our achievements species. The very reason we both are evolving out of unicorns in the first place. Somewhere on a shelf, I know that a picture tells 1,000 words. So, tell me, if you bother to look, it's the equivalent of like lots of books. All I know I learned from Telly, these big beautiful books of that. If you know a thing already, you can tell just like that. And this joy and this laughter, folks living happily ever after. All you need to make you wise is 23 minutes plus at the time. Why would we waste energy turning the pages 1, 2, 3? When we can see comfortably, I'd have your company. What do people see? Controlling it and doing stuff. All I know I learned from Telly. The bigger the turn, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big Telly, just that clever fella I am. Take it away, son!
Let's go, Kopinski!
All I know I learned from Telly, what to think and what to buy. I was pretty smart already, but now I'm really smart. Very smart. Endless chords and endless channels, endless chat on endless panels. All you need is do your nothing without it having to think on nothing. Why would we waste our energy trying to work out unity? When we can see company on a lovely family. What's that famous people talking to really famous people? All I know I learned from Telly. The bigger the turn, the smarter the man. You can tell, I can tell, just that level of fella I am. Who the Dickens is Charles Dickens? Mary Shelley, she's outstanding. Charlotte Fontaine, you know Fontaine. Jane Austen, ain't that Boston. James Joyce doesn't sound voice. Ian Stewart, I feel like Stewart. William Shakespeare. Moby Dick. Easy drama. All together now. All I know, I learned from Telly. The bigger the Telly, the smarter the man. You can tell from my big Telly what a very clever fella.
Hello, I'm Wagner, by the way, Matilda's best friend. There's a bit coming up that's all about me. Well, not exactly about me, but I play a big part in it. But I'm not going to say what happens because I don't want to spoil it for you. Alright, look. What I do is I volunteer to get the tub full of jug of water. And then, no, I will not say any more because I don't want to ruin it for you. Well, on the way back, I find a newt. A newt is like a really ugly lizard that lives in water. So I pick it up and, no, I will not say any more. I'm going to put the newt in the toastable jug. It's going to be brilliant.
I'm tall enough to reach the branches that I need to reach the vines. You get climb on up.
grow up, I'll be smart enough to answer all the questions that you need to know the answers to before you're grown up.
And when I grow up, I will eat sweets every day on the way to work, and I will go to bed late every night. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will watch cartoons until my eyes go square. And I won't care 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, I will be strong enough to carry all the heavy things you have to hold around with you when you're all grown up. And when I grow up, I will be free enough to find the creatures that you have to find beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. I will have sweets every day, and I'll play with things that won't pretend that won't something or fun. And I will wake up when the sun comes up, and I will spend all day just lying in the sun. And I won't care 'cause I'll be all grown up when I grow up. When I grow up, I will be brave enough to fight the creatures that you have to fight beneath the bed each night to be a grown up. When I grow up, it's not fact. It doesn't mean that you just have to play that part. If you always keep it in that night, nothing will change. When I grow up, just because I find myself in this story, it doesn't mean that everything is written for me. If the end is fixed already, I might as well say it. I think that it's okay, and that's not right. Matilda, how lovely to see you. Are you enjoying school? Oh yes, pretty content. Mrs. Phelps, do you have a revenge section? What? You don't have a revenge section? Why? Is there anyone at school who's behaving like a bully? Oh no, not a child, exactly. Matilda, I'm sure something's not. Do you want to hear the next part of the story? Story? Did you say story? Did you say? Matilda, what are we waiting for? Slowly, very slowly, the acrobat whirls the shining white scarf round her husband's neck. For love, my love,
Maybe it was the thought of their child. Maybe it was less. But the Escapologist too says that touch too much blood. And their hands became slippery, and she fell.
What? Was she okay? Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. Love our little girl, she said. Love our daughter with all of your heart. She's all we ever wanted.
Love our girl with everything. She is everything.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
What? Worse? Oh no, Matilda, they can't get worse.
I'm afraid they did, because the Escapologist was so kind that he never for 1 second blamed the evil sister for what happened. In fact, he asked her to move in and help him after his daughter. She was nothing but cruel to the little girl, making her wash and iron and cook and clean and beating her if she did a thing wrong. But always listened, so the Escapologist never suspected a thing. So the little girl grew up with the meanest, cruelest, horriblest thought you could possibly imagine. Let's call the police. Mrs. Max, it's just a story.
What? Oh, right, of course.
Matilda, you are so smart. Your parents must think they know the water you have in the car. Oh, yes, they do. They're always saying that, in fact. They say, Matilda, we're so proud of you. You're like winning the lottery. Yeah, that's what
I'm so clever, I'm so clever, I'm so very, 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 very clever. I'm so very, very clever, I'm very clever, clever I am. Come
Stop! There's only one man I do that with.
Everyone, gather around. I want my family to shout with my triumph. 150. Not you, boy.
Dad,
155 old bangers on my hand. All polished up. But the mileage on the clock telling the truth. That each one was knackered. How could I possibly make the mileage go back? I couldn't very well drive each one backwards, could I? When suddenly, I had the most genius idea in the entire world. I ran into the workshop, grabbed a drill, and using my incredible mind, attached the drill to the speedometer of the first car, turned it on, and whacked it into reverse.
Backwards.
Yes, boy, backwards, exactly. A drill's motor moves backwards, thousands of times a second. Within a few minutes, I had reduced the mileage on that old rust bucket to practically nothing. I did it to every single car.
Backwards.
Stop talking now, darling. Then like a boy.
10 minutes later, the Bulgarians showed up. Great big nasty-faced apes, extensive suits and dark glasses. Don't know who they thought they were.
Bulgarians are not turning. I saw it on a program last night.
that was badges. It was a program about badges.
Same thing.
And
Did it work? Fantastic! Now I'll be able to perform Rudolph all day long.
Oh, we're rich, come here, boy! Yeah!
but you cheated then! They trusted you, and you cheated them.
tell that old bag that you're never to be living again.
No,
And if she does, I'll have fun. And you will never read another story as long as you live. I'll put an end to your reading, young man. Now get in there and stay there, you nasty little creep!
That night, Escapologist daughter cried herself to sleep and then in her room. She never said a single word about the evil one's bullying, as she didn't want to cause a fuss. And so, she suffered in silence. This only encouraged the woman to greater cruelties, until one day she exploded. You are a useless, filthy, nasty little creep. She beat her and threw her into a dead, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out. But that night, the Escapologist happened, and when he heard the sound of his daughter's tears, he smashed the door open. Matilda, I got you those books we spoke about, so goodbye.
What are you doing with those books, woman?
Oh, Matilda.
No, they're not. Not on my watch. There is an age for reading, and there is an age for being a filthy little toad. And these are toads. Aren't you, Bogtrotter?
Yes, Mr. Trunchbull.
Yes, Mr. Trunchbull. Only Bogtrotter here is now a good toad. Sit. It has become clear to me, Miss Honey, that you have no idea what you are doing. You believe in kindness and fluffiness and books and stories. That is not teaching. To teach the child, you must first break the child. Quiet. You maggots. You are entirely included in that statement. Where is my jug of water?
Oh my goodness, Principal.
Stupid girl. Look at you. Flabby, disgusting, revolting, I say. I think it's time we toughen you all up with a little fizz egg. This school of late has started freaking. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking! Freaking with a most disturbing scent. Only the finest notion smelt, but I know it owned. Well, it is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. Hello, they mention bridges, this headmistress finds this foul odoriferousness wholly olfactorily insulting. And so to stop the stench of spread, I find a session of his head. Sorts the new prank from the revolting. The smell of rebellion comes out in sweat, and his head will get you sweating. And it won't be long before I smell a palm from aiding and abetting. I'll beat on his head will tell us as a head of rebellious thoughts. Hold, just like a rotting egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolting, the reek of insubordination, the fall of the scent, the fall of mutiny in action. Before we become stupid and greedy, you really need to nip it in the bud. Position 2. Before the worm starts to turn, you must scrape off the dirt and rip it from the mud. Away from the sound, the stench of the tent, the reek of grievous and grotesque. The pot of hearts, the alarm, go on of anarchy in progress. Once we've exercised these demons, they shall be too brutal scheming. Some double-time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. Alright, let's double time. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline, discipline. Children are listening for pigeons and raw pigeons and whispering in history. They're counting and legendary. They're nattering and tutoring. It's tempering with a smattering of discipline. We must begin insisting on rigidity and discipline, persistently resisting this anarchistic initiative. These minutes are offering to their own powering and pity, while it's almost like this is what is. The simmering, the whimpering, the dribbling, the stizzling, the design and tissue is an issue being fixed. There is no mystery to mastering the art of passion. It's discipline. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of grievous and plotting, and with a resistance, the palm of dissent, the flock of moral fiber. Close your eyes and just dream. Imagine, come on, try it. The place of the quiet, a burbling stream. Now imagine a woods with a cottage, and inside that cottage we find a parrot called C, a carnival freak who can fool me perhaps with his mind. And he said, don't let them steal the horses, don't let them throw them away. And if we find a way through, they're waiting for you, singing, nay, nay. Aha! And there, just like I said, the stinking maggot rears his head. Even the spittiest, piteous nurse can harm a seed That's because you, Miss Honey, are pathetic. You are wet. You are weak. You are, in fact, a sniveling little... Newt! It's a... I was just going to say...
Quiet, children, please. What? No, not me.
Cockroach! You did this! You vile, repulsive, malicious little sinner! What's that maggot stuff? We're only just getting started!
Dispatch more police! Your policy is on!
I have learned through many years of experimentation that the ears of small boys do not come off. They stretch. I think I can feel these ones stretching now.
Ow! Stop, please! Stop!
Leave him there, you big, fat bully!
How dare you? You are not fit to be in this school. You ought to be in prison. In the deepest, darkest, deadest prison. I shall have you wheeled out, strapped to the trolley, with a muffler over your mouth. I shall crush you. I shall pound you. I shall dissect you, madam. I shall strap you to the table and perform experiments with you. All of these disgusting little slugs shall suffer the most appalling indignities because of you. Yes, you.
Well, I have about time and I see secrets. For example, there's no way I will be a threat. If you say anything in your head as a red in my head, when someone says red, it's how if we are traveling at almost the speed of light. And we're holding a line, just like it's so travel away from us. At the speed of light, she's frightened away. But I'm trying to say, I'm not sure, protect my theory inside my head. And not just a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind are written. These stories that are learned to be fully written. And when everybody shouts and they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud. And it just consists of my dad and my mom. And they're telling you stories from stop doesn't want. And I'm sorry for not trying to explaining it right. But the noise becomes anger and the anger is light. And the burning inside me would usually fade. But it isn't today. And the heat and the shouting, my heart is pounding.
beating heart, but I am a match for you, and there is nothing I shall not do, no length to which I shall not go, no punishment I shall not inflict, no ear I shall not strike, no finger I shall... What is it? What is it? Get it off of me! Get it off of me! It's hanging off! I've got a knit in my knickers! I've got a knit in my knickers! I've got a knit in my knickers!
Well, that was interesting. I think we'd better go home while we still can. Matilda?
What?
Matilda, I think it would be wise to go before.
What? Please. I guess it with my arm. Am I straight?
How do you fancy a nice cup of tea?
So what do you think this is? This thing with my arms?
I cannot pretend to know, but I don't think it's something we should be frightened of. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind of yours.
Do you mean there's not enough room inside my head for all my brains? So they have to squish out through my arms?
Well, not exactly, but yes. You're a very special girl, Matilda. I met your mother. She's unusual. And what about your father? Is he proud to have a daughter as clever as you?
Yes, he is. He's very proud. He's always saying that, in fact. He says, we're so proud to have a daughter. That's not true. That's not what he said. He calls me a liar and a cheat and a nasty little creep.
I see. Well, here we are. Home sweet home.
Are you poor?
Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, very.
But don't they pay teachers very much?
Well, they don't actually, but I'm poorer than those because of other reasons. See, I was living with my aunt until one day while I was out walking, I came across the shed. I fell completely in love with it. I ran to the farmer and begged him to let me move in. He thought I was mad, but he agreed, and I've lived here ever since.
Miss Honey, you can't live in a shed.
I'm not strong like you, Matilda. My father died when I was young. Magnus was his name. He was very kind. After he was gone, I started living with my aunt. She was mean and cruel like you'd hardly imagine. Once I got my job as a teacher, she presented the bill for looking after me for all those years. She'd written down every electricity bag, every tin of beans, every tea bag, and maybe signed a document that said I had to pay her back every penny. She even produced a document saying that my father had left her his entire house.
Do you really think he did that? Magnus? Do you think he just gave her his house?
I don't know. I find it hard to believe, just like I find it hard to believe that he would have killed himself, which is what she said happened.
Miss Honey, you think she just been, don't you?
I cannot say. All I know is that after years of being bullied by that woman, made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped.
And that's why you live here.
Sweet ride when the rain falls. This door helps to keep the cold at bay. On this floor I can stand on my own 2 feet. On this chair I can buy my croissants. By this pillow I She was an acrobat. Well, yes, she was. And my father was an escapologist. Matilda, how do you know that? So they'd be your parents. What? Who? I didn't. The people in my story. What story? Story. I'm telling a story, and it goes how it's making it up. But it's your life. I've seen your life. You've seen my life? She's timid. Let's go to the police. But we can't. We have no evidence. If you could just tell them she did it. It wouldn't work, Matilda. It'd be my word against hers, and no one would believe that she was capable of murder. But why? She was so cruel to you. She beat you. She shouted at you. She locked you up in tiny cupboards and threw you in cellars. Stop, Matilda, please. Miss Honey, you're on to Wagner. She killed Wagner. Who is she?
A contract is a contract is a contract.
mistrustful.
In this world, children, there are two types of human beings, winners and losers. And I am a winner. I play by the rules, and I win. But if I play by the rules, and I do not win, then something is wrong. Something is not working. And when something is wrong, you have to put it right, even if it screams. What are you looking at? You. This class is going to have a very special spelling test. Any child who gets one single answer wrong shall go to Chokey. You spell, I don't know, spell newt.
N-E-W-T.
Newt. What?
Miss Thomas, she's very good at teaching.
Nonsense. Miss Hunt is too soft and peachy to be good at anything. Any moron can see that. You stand up, turn around, and spell the one thing that you all are. Revolting.
Revolting. R-E-V-O-L-T-I-N-G. Revolting.
You're cheating.
She's not cheating. She's simply spelling the word.
These little specks of dust cannot be this clever. They are words.
I've told them. It's all kindness and patience and respect.
How dare you bring those words into my classroom? You know nothing of teaching, and I shall prove it. You, filth-bomb, snot-nose, spell Acrobat spectrosmosis.
But that's not a word. I just made it up.
Spell or go to Chokey. And I should warn you, it has silent letters.
A-M-C-H-E-L-L-A.
Oh dear, dear.
K?
I'm so sorry. It was a silent Z. You're going to Chokey.
Cat. C-A-F. Cat. I got it wrong, miss. You have to put me in Chokey too.
What?
Dog. D-Y-P. Dog. F-B.
Table. F-A-B-F-Y. And me.
What are you doing? What's going on? Stop this!
You can't put us on a Chokey banana. G-T-A-A-B-L.
Stop! Stop this!
U-T-O-O-O-O-O.
Maggots. T-S-P-A-D-Y-F.
Stop! This is
Not P-U-F-T-Y-X-N.
Big, fat, bully. P-Y-T-L-L-D-R-V-S-W. Revolting. T-S-Q-Q-Q-A-S-T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Revolting.
You have to put me in Chokey too! You can't put the soul in Chokey, miss! Come now, maggot! Did you really think I hadn't thought of that? I've been busy. A whole array of Chokeys, one for each and every single one of you. And now that our little spelling test is over, I can tell you that each and every single one of you has failed. You see, children, in this world, there are two types of human beings. Winners and losers. And I am there.
The chalk! Look! The chalk!
What's that nonsense? Hey! Hey!
No one! No one's doing anything!
Stop! What is this?
This is madness.
Stop! No,
I'm getting mad.
it can't be. It can't be. No, please. Stop! Stop!
Get you.
No, no, stop!
I feel lost.
It can't be. It can't be.
Run.
No,
Never again you should get the best of me. Never again you should take away my freedom, and you won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. Never again show me doorstep. Never again my people and never again my Catholic friends. I'm obsessed, I'm a miracle. Never again you live behind bars. Never again I'll be your hero. Revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have a choice for revolting. We're revolting. We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs. You sing revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have a choice for revolting. We're revolting.
We will become a screaming chorus.
Make up your happy stick and use it as a song!
Never again will we leave on.
We're going back where the truth is gone! And rubber bitches on the phone! It's not revolting, we're revolting! You can ask me as how we fight, if the second was a robot, it's fine, everyone, and I'm on team one. We're a little bit naughty, so we don't stay inside the lines. We disobey at the same time, you're nothing but a dreadful can you? A few days later, the Acrobat Escapologist daughter received a letter from Miss Elizabeth. It had said her parents' will had mysteriously turned out, and she was now the owner of the old, beautiful house that up until this moment belonged to the evil aunt, one Agatha Trenchman. She moved in immediately, and she was happy that she'd been in her entire life. As for Miss Trunchbull, she was never seen again.
The Chokeys were immediately destroyed and a new headmistress took over.
And her name was Miss Honey, and it was often said it was the best school in all the land.
And did you know something? Matilda was no longer able to read things with her eyes. I thought perhaps it was because her mind was being challenged. But she said she no longer had a need for superpowers. But sometimes, look at this little girl who did so much to help others, but had parents who were mean and cruel and called her names. And it would just make my blood boil. And I would just wish that I could do something.
So, this is the end. And I wish so much I could tell you that the story has a happy ending. I wish so much that I could tell you that Matilda gets the love that she deserves. Perhaps the truth is, not all stories have happy endings.
Well, don't just stand there talking. We're going to Spain.
Spain? But why? Oh, because this idiot, this Reprise, seems to think it was a good idea to send 155 offenders to the whole arrogant farming.
Well, I didn't know they were the same vulgarity master now to know. Come on, boy. We'll leave it forever, and we're never coming back.
Let Matilda stay here with me.
I beg your pardon.
Mr. Woodward, I would love to take Matilda. If she would like it, that's all. I would treat her with kindness and patience and care, and I would pay for everything. How would you like that, Matilda?
You mean leave our daughter here with you?
Did you just call? They'll be here any minute. Dad, did you just call me your daughter? They're here, you idiot! I told you! Quick, hide the books!
Look at my legs! My beautiful legs!
Are you the woman's mother? Where is your father? The Woodward is a stupid man, and being stupid, he used to die was stupid too. That is a very, very stupid and rude thing to do.
Yes, I'm afraid my father is pretty stupid and very, very rude.
You know this? At least there is one clever one in the family. What is your name, little girl?
Matilda,
I like you, Matilda. You seem smart. Sadly, I don't often get to meet smart people like you. Most people I deal with, their thinking is all backwards. Я тоже прерываю тебе красавца. Да, я так познакомилась с такой умной девочкой.
Dlaczego Maria? A za mnie udowodni, was jest poznać.
Ты говоришь по-герски?
Dobrze, Petrowa, to będzie się Wiskala, to będzie się Maria Awa Petrowa.
Matilda, who taught you how to speak Bulgarian?
I did, I suppose. I was reading the great Bulgarian author, Ivan Bosov, and I just thought it would be best to read it in the language it was written in.
I am Sergei. It is truly an honor to meet you, Matilda Woodward. Matilda, your father has been stupid and rude, both of us, yes? I could very easily have one of my friends here teach him some manners. And one day, when he returns from hospital, he will still be stupid, not so rude. I think this is my gift to you. What do you say?
This is a very tempting offer. But he is my father, and I am his daughter. I think I've had enough of revenge.
This little girl, this miracle. very stupid. He's also very, 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 very helpful to Mrs. Wagner. Although, if I happen to be doing business here again, and I see him, he will not be so lucky.
Quick, let's get out of here before they change their minds.
Wait! What about the girl? Do you want to stay here with Miss Honey?
Yes. Yes, I do.
And you want to look after her?
I do.
We are a bit short of room, so... Yes!
Thank you.
And Matilda left into Miss Honey's arms.
And hugged her.
And Miss Honey hugged her back.
And they hardly noticed as the wormwood.
Oh, Rudolph, though.
As the wormwood and without fail, sped away into distance.
Because they had found each other.
Yes, we had found each other.